Barboza. I'm the interim center director at Frisoli Youth Centers and with Cambridge Youth Programs, and I've been here for 5 months. Our behavior system is called the Clip Chart. We started our behavior system or plan by having young people design their own. We had anticipated that we would have time to sort of make it ourselves, and then we started rolling out to young people. We realized they had tons of knowledge or like pushback or thoughts about it. And so we had enough veteran young people, actually more veteran youth than staff, which is interesting. And so they were able to sort of make their own. And so our rollout looks like young people taking a day to design it themselves. And so the Girls Empowerment Program created a solar system, and they like really thought about what the levels could mean, and like that they were starting on Earth and they were moving towards the sun, and they added more levels into their system in terms of abilities to clip down. And so in the past it's been like 3 spots, and there's actually 4 to move back, and so they built in their own more spaces to be able to make mistakes. And then the boys created their own system by like using video game images, and I don't know what they are, but they were printing them out and making them and laminating them. So it was really about young people creating a system along with staff together. The highlights of it are that young people, I realized when they're implemented, they could explain why things were happening and why they needed step ups and step downs. And their language around it's like, sometimes you just need a chance, or sometimes you need a second chance, or sometimes when you're getting better at something, you're just moving upwards. And they get that language like you're building a skill, where I think sometimes for staff, it's about like, you made a mistake and you have to pay for it. And for young people, they totally get that they get to go backwards and forwards. And so their knowledge to me is to highlight that young people get their growth and that the system mirrors that for them. In an ideal world, about the system working the way that if it worked, it means you wouldn't need it, right? Like I am in the world of like, once young people know how to behave and act in a space and know what's expected of them, and staff know how to talk back with them and have a conversation, that we don't need a system. I've been in spaces where for like a month you're like, the system, we don't need it. Like we're not even using it, but we're all functioning in the community, and that feels like it's working best. But what I like best about it is that it gives us a check and balance for young people and staff. That I know staff are doing their job when they're having conversations with young people. I know that I'm helping staff do their job with young people when it's working. And then and I know young people, when their reception to it is excitement of getting clipped up is great, then I know, hey, it's like that's what's best about it. One tip I have is really helping staff understand the purpose of it is not punishment, and that the purpose is that it really models what behavior looks like day to day. That like you make positive choices some moments, and sometimes you don't, and that happens for adults, it happens for young people, it happens for all of us. And so we want young people to feel comfortable with the idea that your day isn't just one definition of good or bad. It's like made up of multiple things, and that's how you grow. So my tip would be, 1, getting staff on board and understanding that this is just how we want young people to develop and grow, and then getting young people involved in why it's happening, because I think young people understand way more than we give them credit for. And so really taking time to explain it and taking your time versus just like one day rollout.